Hey everybody, welcome to day 4 of 30 days towards creating a family ministry plan for your church. My name's Tommy, and again we're here with Ron Hunter. He's the author of the DNA of D6. And Ron, in the last session you had mentioned this fraction 1 over 168, and you kind of explained that out. And it's a pretty alarming statistic for us as church leaders. So can you tell us and encourage us, how can we make that a better stat? How can we increase our number of hours discipling?
Yeah, just to quickly recap, the 1 over 168 is, the 1 stands for 1 hour out of 168 in a week. The 1 is how much discipleship we actually get. That's from 30 minutes in a small group, 30 minutes in a message from youth pastor or lead pastor. That's about as good as it gets. Now, when we look at that number, we've got to figure out how to increase the numerator. How do we make that bigger? Let's say just for a moment the church gets more effective than the 1 stat that we have. Let's say they did 3.5 hours. You know, they had them 3 services. They spent some time texting or coaching or mentoring on the side. Let's put that on a track you'd run in track and field, 440 yards around that track. If we ran alongside that runner, coaching, mentoring, encouraging them, for the same amount of time as that 3.5 hours, that maximum amount of time out of 168, that would mean we run alongside them 9 yards. The rest of the time they get to run alone. So the question that becomes is, when they're running alone, how do we help moms and dads? Yeah. And that's the key, help. We've got to figure out how to help them do what they've given over to the church, which is a future coaching session we're going to talk about. But one of the areas is, we got to ask, remember one of the places we lose time is in electronics. That was a large number, 45 hours a week we will get lost in electronics. The question we might ask parents is, are your electronics in your home the new drug of choice? When we do that, then we can help them see that that's a place they've got to alter and say, let me put down my electronics, let me turn off the TV while my child is studying. I might not have the ability to help him with algebra, but I can be reading a book while he or she's working on those algebra problems. I can encourage them by listening to the instrument they're playing, do the drills from sports. I need to be more involved, and the church can really help the parents see that in a different light.
Right. Well, we know that parents have a lot more time than the church does to pour into their kids. And so it leads to a great word that we want to apply here at the end of day 4, which is involve, meaning that we want to involve parents in the discipleship of their kids. And we do that through take-homes. We do that through resourcing and tools, all of that. But most of all, we want to mentor them. We want to coach them on how to disciple their kids. And so let's begin doing that. And so here at the end of day 4, be thinking on that. We hope that you'll continue to join us throughout the rest of these 30 days. And we also hope that you'll visit us at d6family.com/DNA so that you can take the free assessment for your team to see where your church is currently at, so that you can also subscribe to all of these coaching sessions. They're completely free. We'd love for you to get them right in your inbox, and you can do that on that website as well. And then you can also purchase the DNA of D6 right there. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 5.